Hi guys, welcome to Office Blokes React. I'm Office Bloke Dave.
I'm Office Bloke Mike.
I'm Office Bloke Daz.
And collectively we are a band and we've called ourselves the Strawberry Blonde Ginger Sunsets. No, African...
got it wrong.
Bastard.
From Ethiopia.
The Ethiopian Strawberry Blonde African Sunsets.
Mo Farahs.
Yeah. The Mo Farahs for sure. Yeah. We are the Office Blokes and that's all you need to know about that. So a serial killer calls a popular radio show.
Right, okay. This, what is it?
It's a serial killer calling a popular radio show.
Is it Howard Stern?
I don't know. It's a black screen currently, so
let's see.
We get straight into it.
Yeah.
Let's do it. A serial killer calls a popular radio show.
Sometimes I ask them if they think it's dangerous doing what they're doing, if they're worried about things, and they'll laugh it off, and that just pisses me off.
Right.
Yeah, Stern.
And then you go ahead and you kill him.
Yeah.
This is the time I used to listen to Stern as well.
Really?
Really?
All right, I got a guy on the phone who claims he's been killing prostitutes and he's wondering why he's doing it.
Oh, God.
So maybe he thinks I have an answer. Is this Ed? Ed?
No, this isn't Ed.
Oh.
You haven't killed any prostitutes?
No, I never said my name was Ed.
Oh.
Oh. Sorry.
That's okay.
What name do you use?
You can call me Clay.
Clay?
Clay?
Yes,
Yes.
Clay. Okay, Clay. So what happened? How many prostitutes have you killed?
12.
And you're...
There's not even a hesitation in his voice.
No,
Of
don't-
like, I never said my name is Ed.
Yeah.
He was like straight in,
Yeah.
wasn't he?
full-blown psycho. You can tell already. Emotionless.
How many prostitutes have you killed? 12. Not 12. Straight
Yeah,
in.
straight in there. No
Not
doubt.
hesitation, not a slight
whatsoever.
hesitation.
But there was no pride or shame in that statement either. It was just 12.
It's like a matter of fact.
Yeah,
Just
it's
a
like you put your
factual
shoes on.
statement.
You got your shoes on today. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Why you do it?
I have a pretty good idea.
Why? Did your mom beat you? Did your mom spank you?
Was your mom a prostitute?
No. Actually, nothing like that.
What is it then?
I think I just do it for the sense of the power.
All right. Do you have sex with them first?
Yes, and
And then what, you strangle them?
once.
How else did you kill them?
I do think Howard Stern's doing this as a radio interviewer rather than if it was a cop having a conversation with him. He wouldn't be putting methods in his mouth.
No.
Oh, yeah.
Stern wants to know. He's trying to sort of like open him up a little bit for the
Yeah.
entertainment value of. It's probably not a wrong choice of words.
But that's what it is.
But that's what exactly what it is.
Yeah.
It's, you know, it's
It's a
he's gotta
radio
get-
show, isn't it? But
yeah,
after all.
that's what he's got to get. He's got to get the listeners involved
Yeah.
as well. And,
It's
and so
like-
like, you know, if he starts asking shit questions, just be like, shit,
Well,
turn it off.
it's like the only issue is that's like a leading question where you're saying, do you strangle him? Rather than, so how do you kill him? Because then down the line, this guy gets caught and it's like, we've got a radio interview of you saying you strangled him.
Yeah.
And then it's like, well, he suggested it and I was just going along with what he said.
Yeah.
You know, like allowing them to talk
Yeah.
and
Even
incriminate
guessing.
themselves is
Yeah.
more.
You probably won't be able to use this in court or anything,
No,
would you?
no.
Not at all.
Not over
It's
here, anyway.
unlikely.
No,
So is he
no,
like what
different.
they called like one of the original shock jocks?
He was the original shock jock.
Was he the?
Yeah.
'Cause I just noticed it's from 1986, so I'm assuming he must be one of the
He
first.
was the original.
He was right. Okay.
This is 97, but it said 1986 till
think-
2000.
yeah,
that's,
right.
sure. That's when
That
Howard
was his
Stern.
career.
No, that's when Howard Stern
His
show was on.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
This is chilling though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, a few times, actually most times with a hammer.
And where do you do this primarily?
I've done it twice in a parking garage, and then the rest of the times on the side of the road.
And you're from the New Orleans area?
Yes.
And how, I mean, what do you beat them to death with a hammer?
Man.
It usually only takes once, and
Dude, you got to have a lot of anger in you.
Peter Sutcliffe.
yeah.
And that means you're heartless. Did you used to kill small animals?
No, I've killed a rat.
Yeah. Dude, you're a serial killer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. And you get away with it, I guess, because they're hookers, and so far nobody's... What?
Is this Howard?
Yeah. Hello? Hello?
I didn't know this was Howard.
Yeah, it's Howard.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I've never killed a kitten.
So how old were you when you killed your first woman?
16.
And you must be a powerful kind of guy, big guy.
I wasn't then.
Right. And when you killed your first one, did you go in there knowing you were going to kill her, or it just sort of happened?
I knew I really had it planned out. You know, I wanted to do the whole sending clues.
Right.
Oh, yeah. Are you
wanted
in...
to baffle people, but it turned out no one noticed for a long time.
Right. Like you killed her on the side of the road?
Her, that was the parking garage.
Okay. And then what'd you do with the body? You dumped that somewhere?
Yeah, actually, I think she's probably one of the ones that they found.
Yeah.
But let me ask you something. You were sending clues that you were going to do this?
No, I was.
He was going to
doing that.
He was going to leave like a note for the newspapers, and
But you decided not to.
he didn't want to be famous or draw attention to himself. But my problem is,
No, that's what I wanted to do. But
but you did, but no one noticed the clues.
I never sent the clues. I never left anything. You know, I wanted to have my own little signature.
Right.
I wanted to thumb paint with their thumbs.
Oh, really?
What do you want to do?
Thumb paint with their thumbs.
Thumb paint what though?
I don't know.
Oh, anything. It was in a comic book a couple of years ago. Just seemed like a good idea.
Like you take the girl you killed, you dip her thumbs in paint, and then you do like a thumb painting
Yes.
on a piece of paper.
Yeah.
Now, after you kill somebody, do you play with the body?
Actually, the closest I've ever done to that is I always make sure I pay them and I make sure they keep their money
Oh, really?
when they're still alive. But with one of them, I did put the money in a compromising place.
I see.
But that was this one. You know, it had a penis.
Oh, really?
It was a guy.
Yeah, I didn't know at first.
So do you ever get...
So I said it. So dehumanized from...
Yeah. And where's this guy calling from, though? Is he calling from prison?
Doesn't sound like it. Doesn't sound like he's been caught. I'm not getting
That's what I was under the impression that he hadn't been caught, and it was just sort of like...
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I think, because he wouldn't say, you can call me Clay. He'd give his name if he's in prison for these crimes, wouldn't he?
Yeah.
I think
think
this is a guy in the wild, I think.
Maybe that's his name, though, Clay.
Well, he said, you can call me Clay.
Yeah, because that's his name.
Never occurred to me...
You can call me Al.
Yeah. Never occurred to me that he might be calling from prison, actually.
No.
That's what I thought.
I don't think so, but I could be wrong.
But I thought he wasn't at the start, but now you've said it, I'm thinking, well, maybe is he? But I don't know.
It's a 17-minute long phone call. How many minutes do you get in prison? How expensive is it?
Yeah,
You got about 8 last time you were in. You fucking called me, crying. All I could do
You're
was...
so angry is because you were abused or something?
No, I wasn't abused, Howard.
Where's your family?
You got a wife?
I mean, you got a mom, a dad, a wife, children. You got any of that?
I've got a couple of kids, but I'm
No wife.
not married to the mother.
You're a white guy?
Yeah, Howard, that's pretty funny because the only suspect they had when they started finding the bodies was a black police officer.
Oh.
Turns out one of them was associated with them.
Oh, really?
Are you on drugs?
I've done acid a few times.
So
But nothing heavy.
So after you killed the first 16-year-old, like you finished.
No, I was 16.
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry.
She was.
All right. So you finished with your sexual gratification, and then you
Not always, no.
not always. You don't even want to get laid sometimes.
No,
You just want to kill.
I'm just bored.
Right.
But does the killing sexually satisfy you in some way?
I can't believe Ed McMahon's not laughing.
I've eaten off thinking about it later.
Yeah.
What do you say?
That's about it.
He's pleasured himself thinking about it later.
Oh, he has. Okay. Now, how far apart are these murders? Like, do you murder and then, like, you feel satisfied for a while?
I don't even understand why I do it, Howard. I don't know if I ever get any satisfaction.
But how
the
often?
closest to gather anywhere was the same night.
Really?
You killed two people in the same night?
Yeah, but I went to Mississippi for the second one.
So there's no pattern to how many weeks or days between murders?
No.
Are these mostly white chicks or black chicks?
A fair number of them have been black. The transvestite was black.
You think there's some racial motivation here?
No, Howard. They were just, let's just say a Jimmy Swaggart town.
Mm-hmm. Jimmy Swaggart Town.
Don't know what that means.
Me neither, but...
That's pretty much the area around here where the prostitutes all hang out.
Oh.
I see.
And it's just whoever comes up to you. You don't pick a certain type?
I don't even approach them. I wait for them to approach me, Robin.
So
And do you
that's
ever...
like them asking for it.
Do you ever like look into their eyes and go, you know, gee, these people were just children at one point, and maybe they just had a tough life?
I've let a couple go.
You have. Like what happened? You're in the middle of killing them, and then they what do they say? Why would you let one go and kill the other?
There was this one.
Go ahead.
I think she was probably really new to it.
Yeah.
There was just something about her. Maybe she reminded me of my ex-fiance, but
Right. You somehow relate.
more of an innocent quality.
You somehow felt bad for her.
Yeah.
So you killed your first woman.
When was the last time you killed?
It's been a few months.
Right.
Actually, it's been going on a year.
So what do you think you're going to do? Do you think you're going to kill yourself? Do you think that
Are you going to kill again?
Can you stop
no,
this?
If I killed myself, I'd miss the next Batman movie.
Right. You don't want to do that.
No.
No, but in all seriousness, I mean, do you think that you could control this? Do you think you can stop?
I think I have been.
Oh, you have been for the last couple of months.
A year he hasn't killed.
Oh, a year.
Yeah.
Almost.
So why do you think you stopped killing all of a sudden?
I really don't know, Howard. Part of it had to do with my car broke down.
Oh, no transportation.
Seriously? That's the reason?
That is
no
such a
prison then.
psycho thing to say, isn't it? My car broke down, so just...
Bizarre conversation.
Did you ever see a film years ago called, I think it was called Henry or something like that, where he was a serial killer and he pretended his car was broke down on the side of the road, and people stopped to help him, and he stick it. What do you call them? The combs with the long handle. There's a name, a fishtail comb or something.
Right.
Fucking jaw that in their eye.
Jesus Christ.
Through to the brain.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
This is, I mean, I think you can tell it's not a joke when you listen to the guy talking.
Yeah.
It's very switched off, emotionless.
It is bizarre the way, like I said, the way he's been interviewed, though, like a talk show sort of thing, and not a police interview.
Stern's
It's
fast
really,
talking, isn't he? Sort of like, so he doesn't give him any time to think. He sort of like to keep switching not switching subjects, but sort of like switching from, did you kill him? When was the last time you killed him?
He's coming up with a quick question all the time, and as soon as he's finished
questions,
answering any question, he's...
Do you think he's purposely getting things wrong, Stern, to get the guy to give more information?
Yeah.
Because I'm like, where he said, when did, you killed that 16-year-old. Did he know that he was 16 when he killed the person? Did he intentionally get that wrong?
You sometimes do it to sort of like out the lie there, don't you? That's what you do, sort of thinking, no, I didn't say that. He said that. No, I was 16 years old. So he's sticking with the story.
So
see if he'll come up
said-
with something different, and he changed his story midway
And
through.
Possibly he's lying then. But,
Which is what he did the amount of time, last time he'd killed.
Yeah.
He said it'd been a couple of months, and she said, Robin said, no, it's been like nearly a year.
Yeah,
and obviously he'd said like nearly a year, hadn't he, just previous, so...
Interesting.
Well, that was the reason for a month, but after that, I guess it was all self-control.
Wow. But
So you don't want to do this anymore?
No, he wants to do it, but he's controlling himself. Like you want to kill women, right?
Sure.
Yeah. And what do you like? Do you enjoy seeing them struggle as you kill them?
Actually, none of them really struggle.
Do you hit them from behind, or do they see it coming?
I can't get inside their minds, but let's just say I hit them.
But, I mean, are you facing them?
Yeah.
Well, so you can see their face and everything when you do it.
Yeah. The worst I've ever gotten was one tried to grab my neck. I've never gotten any of the claw marks or anything that are dead giveaways.
Right. You must be very powerful.
I wouldn't call myself powerful. Maybe intimidating.
Why did you use a hammer? Do you think you?
Because it was in a book I read.
Oh,
Well, everything's come from
cartoons
somebody
and
else.
yeah. When's the last time you got laid?
Last week, Howard.
Oh yeah. So you didn't kill that girl
No.
because she wasn't a hooker.
No.
Right.
It's only hookers, though.
A lot of serial killers are only into hookers because they know A,
Easy.
probably won't get caught, and B, they have some kind of anger toward hookers. So there's no way I'm going to talk you into giving yourself up or anything, right?
No.
I shouldn't even waste my time. I know I'm going to get calls after this, and people are going to go, Howard, how come you didn't catch him? I'm
Has anybody ever been close to catching you?
No. Actually, someone once, when it was in the newspaper, someone joked to me. I know it was you, but well, they were joking.
Right.
Yeah.
Do you have a lot of tattoos?
I don't have any tattoos. I wouldn't do that to myself.
Right.
And do you get high before you do this?
I've gotten pretty drunk before.
Yeah.
I'm the only guy you could. Am I the only guy you ever told about this?
Yeah.
Wow. I guess that's sort of an honor.
I've told a couple of women, Howard, but
They're dead.
Yeah. Do you tell them first and then you kill them?
yeah.
What do you say to them? Let me.
Fun.
All right. Let's
Every
see.
now and then you can play the running game if you're out in the middle of nowhere, and we got a lot in the middle of nowhere down here.
Right. So, in other words, let's say you're with a woman, right? A hooker.
Yeah, Howard.
And you say to her, okay, honey, you just had sex and everything. What do you say to her to torment her? How do you break the news to her that she's going to die?
It really depends on my mood.
Just give us an example.
Well, if I wanted to, I could just say Baba Booey, but that would be pretty,
No, come on, be serious. What do you say to him?
I can say you're going to die.
And then what do they do?
I like to articulate a little more than that.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I ask them if they think it's dangerous doing what they're doing, if they're worried about things, and they'll laugh it off, and that just pisses me off.
Right. And then you go ahead and you kill him.
Yeah.
All right. Well, there you go.
Wow.
Wow. You think
Sure, if
somebody
it's true.
You think someone might recognise his voice anyway?
Well, that's what they're saying in forums, wasn't it? There, it's people might know who it was, but I'm not sure.
I think that's true.
The police would be able to associate with bodies they found or people missing in them certain areas, especially when he said to him one night, Mississippi and New Orleans. That'd be quite easy to sort of like put together, wouldn't it? Piece together.
And he said a certain
And
area
everywhere.
where the prostitutes were as well, didn't
Yeah.
they? So,
Yeah, but the cops may know of all of the girls that died. That doesn't connect it to him necessarily.
Well, it'd be interesting to people let us know in the comments what the further we don't know, what happened to this story. Only what's been said on there.
Yeah.
Well,
It's rough.
really
I'd be a
interesting.
little bit.
Yeah.
I'd be a little bit. Especially when he said the Baba Booey bit and things like. I'm like,
Yeah, but it was emotionless. That's the thing. It was all absolutely emotionless. And I want to say someone said Baba Booey in that context. Like Sideshow Bob or someone in The Simpsons may have said it. Because a lot
it was
of
a phrase they used on the Stern Show.
But I feel like in a killer context, I've heard
Right.
someone say it.
Right.
On like TV or in a program or something like that. I
Wasn't
feel
the
like
guy
it's
called that on the Stern Show? The guy with the curly hair. I can't remember his
Not
name.
sure.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Not sure.
It was something he used on that show. Anyway, I remember it from. I just can't remember in what context now.
Yeah.
I believe that though. Just listening to his voice,
Extremely
I think that's
disturbing,
like-
isn't it?
I did at the start, but then I started losing a little bit of like. I was like, I'm not sure. But you read in a book. That's definitely Peter Sutcliffe. It's definitely the Yorkshire Ripper. That he's. I'm sure there's loads of serial killers that do it the same.
Yeah.
But that's exactly the MO of the Yorkshire Ripper. He used to just kill prostitutes with a hammer.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good point. That.
Yeah. And to touch on that, years ago, I went to my sister's grave. I don't know if I told this story before, but I went to my sister's grave in Southern Cemetery. And my mum said to me, "Here's a bucket. Go and fill it up with water for the to fill the watering can." So I went. I was only a kid, tiny, and I went to the tap, and the fucking guy stood there just staring at me. And I was like, "Nah." Fucking legged it back and went, "Where's the water?" And I went, "Fucking guy there looks weird. I ain't going." I didn't say anything. No, I just went, "There's a guy there. I'm scared." Like tiny little baby. Anyway, next day, body found around the corner from where I was. Yorkshire Ripper. I don't think he would have killed me because that wasn't his. That wasn't his MO.
Yeah.
But there's a body from the Yorkshire Ripper found right where I live now as well. It is.
Wow.
That's like my dad getting in the car with a van with Myra Hindley. And,
Yeah, I
I know. Yeah.
yeah. They got hitchhiked and got a lift.
Obviously, you attract these type of people, don't you? You two. I mean,
Not me.
Well, he was there. It wasn't me. He was just. He didn't call me over and go, "Hey, little boy, come here, hold that hammer a minute." You know what I mean?
yeah. No.
But yeah, he got. He was.
Wow.
He was big around this area, Peter Sutcliffe.
Yeah.
But he was. Passed away last year. COVID. Yeah. Unfortunate way to go.
Yeah.
COVID with a pillar on his head.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. Let's hope so. Eh?
Shame
But,
wasn't bombed to death.
I'm sure he had them. I'm sure he didn't live a very nice life in Broadmoor.
Well, there was
Never thought so. It's a
remember
nice
the
place,
picture of
is it?
him with the boot print in his face at one point. That's Peter Sutcliffe, wasn't it? Got stamped.
But that's definitely from the Peter Sutcliffe tales.
I think you're probably right there, yeah. But I was a bit getting towards the end. I'm a bit like that as to whether it's. I don't know. I'm just not sure why people like that would phone into a radio show.
The story
either.
dried up a little bit for me.
Well, he did it. He did it. He said for the fame originally he was going to leave clues and stuff like that, and then no one noticed. No one put two and two together, and no one gave a shit. Probably the police weren't bothering to investigate. So this is him just being like, well,
Peter Sutcliffe did that as well, if you remember.
Did he?
Yeah. And he used to call up, didn't he? He used to call up the police.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
Did he actually do it though? Or did
He called up the newspaper.
I know there was copycats.
Hello, I'm
as well,
Jack.
but-
I know
I
there was-
remember he was on the news and everything. I'm Jack.
I know
That was him.
I know one was found out to be a hoaxer, wasn't it? Because he had like a northeast accent.
Yeah.
But whether he did as well, I don't know. But
Yeah, it was. But that was the whole thing. Calling in, and then he's calling in. It just sounds a bit too Yorkshire Ripperish for me.
yeah, I get that. Yeah, you might have a point there. You know,
Yeah.
definitely. Yeah, there's a lot of similarities.
A lot of Americans might not
But,
know who Yorkshire Ripper is.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Not to be confused with Jack the Ripper. Two very different people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, but yeah,
Interesting one though.
There you go, yeah.
Really interesting. Yeah.
something different.
Yeah.
Hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget like and subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next one.
Cheers,
Cheers.
guys.